morning and good evening, good afternoon, depends from which part of the world you are watching, and welcome back to the channel. So today I hope I will cover entire hull with putty just to create layer before painting, and I hope to build structure on top of it and to prepare the deck also. Let me also turn on this camera. So while I was waiting for to start my broadcast, I was reading comments. So I'm glad that the comment by Ron Tibbs that you have enjoyed making sails. This is actually my favorite part. Of course, when it is 23 sails and huge scale, it's a little boring to sew them. But in the end of the day, when you start installing them and playing with them, this is the most interesting part, because you can pull the line and just to check how it is working. So you just can imagine how sailors were doing this. And this is, I think this is the most, probably this is my goal, to build models just to check how they were operated, just in scale. And also another just comment, small comment before we will start the building. Actually, I want to show you this small device. I made it specially for this broadcast. This is a simple plank bender from scrap, and it is heated by just tea candle. Just because I yesterday opened the can with, I believe this one is from pineapples. So it's bigger radius, and I will use this one as a plank bender. Such type of plank benders you can make really literally from scrap, just a piece of flat wood, 2 sticks just to support it so it will not roll left and right, and 1 screw. That's it, everything what you need. And to bend planks you will need probably another glass of water. That's it. It was this type of plank benders was my first when I was building my first model, my galleon, back in 2010. So let's try it on this little model. Okay, I will move this plank bender and let's start. Actually, I will edit video about how I assembled that plank bender together. I just made it yesterday and haven't time to edit it, but I will edit maybe today or tomorrow and will publish it. And probably I will add in cards in this video too. So today, let me show you. I will move this rather in center board. So I need to fill all this crack. I believe I have here, it is visible. That you see it's like a wave here. So I need to make straight line. So I need to add more filler just to continue this line and just to fill this. I will show you on the video. So I need to make right here to fill it to create a straight line, perfect line. On this side, this is starboard, it's okay. Maybe slight also wave right here. In reverse, also right here. So I need to add also some here. And just to finish a proper shape of the hull. I found another plate, let's say, for filler. So let's mix it a little and we can start working. Where is my plastic card? Oh, where is my plastic card? Oh, it's here. Yeah, this is the best thing to use a electric plank bender. I have it also, but not everybody have it, so I'm just trying to show you cheap way how to do it. Because I remember myself when I just started this hobby, I haven't any tools, and it was a little challenging how to bend, how to twist, etc. So I'm trying to show you that it is possible if you want to build models, it is possible to build from scrap something. So it's like just, we'll show you another way. I can bend one with a plank bender and second one on this jar with a candle. It's a little sticky. A little more. Maybe not that little, because I will use a lot of it right now. This is for car repairs filler. I'm usually trying to choose the finest one. It is much lighter than Bondo. Actually, Bondo also has similar 3M. I believe it is also for car repairs. I like it because it is very sticky and dries fast, and you can sand it. It's not that stiff as just for all-purpose Bondo, because we have here very soft wood, and when you have very big difference between materials like very soft wood and then very stiff putty, you just can sand and create not even surface. It will be just waves. Okay, now let's fill this. Just to make proper shape of the hole. I also believe I need to fill it right here. Okay, I will leave it like this, better I will sand it, because it wasn't perfectly proper size. Now I need to fill also all these gaps. Something damaged here. And as I said, I want to cover entire hole, so just to create thin layer for priming and painting. But first, all this, ouch, but preferably not to grab it with your fingers in the place where you have applied it. I also will apply it on the deck, so if I have missed something right now on this carved hole, I can add a little more in the next bunch of mixing putty. It is already hardened, need to speed up. Faster. Yeah, this putty cures very fast. Okay, let's wait until it dries, because I also have to cover kill and I don't have enough putty and it is already hardened. But I have time to chat a little while it is drying. Just I will clean first this plastic card. I have, I think, a bond somewhere. It is with white hardener. But that bond is all purpose. Ah, I can see it right now. I will show you in a moment. Just let me clean this plastic card so it will not dry and then I can't clean it. Ah, and I got some on my hands. This time it's not that bad, I just will use water and paper towel. I also use all these just like business cards. They also can do the job, just it is for one use. So if you have old business cards, it will do the job also. Just check in chat if you have any questions, but I have these. Done. So let's prepare parts for the cabin. If I haven't cleaned something on my hands, I will do it later. Yeah, I cut this one yesterday just for the shot, for the title of this video. Just to make it sharp on direction. Perfect. Got again another piece of this putty, and it already hardens on my hands. Okay, so be it. Yeah, with electric plank bender you can make very small radiuses very fast. But if you don't have plank bender, you just can steam it on heater, on something hot, even not completely heated soldering iron or such can. So just wet it and try to bend it, but not to dry to the all the way to the end, so it will still be elastic. When it is heated, soaked in water and heated with heat, it just gets in this steam and becomes more elastic. And just before doing something, I will check instructions. What it is written about these structures. Actually, it isn't also with a can, metal can on this picture. Soak in alcohol. Yeah, this is also an option. If you will soak it in alcohol, it will give this elasticity to the wood also, without even heating. But if you will soak it in alcohol and will heat it, it will be more elastic even than when it is soaked in water. So nothing specific, nothing to cut, just to bend and glue. Okay. Another note about how to control height of it. If it is so difficult, probably I have to glue something under the deck just to have this stop point for it. So I will bend it first and then I will check it on the model. Note, the cabin coming may try to curl under the deck. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. So be sure to hold each end of this part parallel to the deck. So yes, I probably will glue some sort of stop, just piece of wood with cyanoacrylate. This is temporary until I'm gluing this part of the model, and just so this ends will not fall lower than the deck. So water. I will put one end, then another end, while it is soaked in the jar or in the glass. I can start heating my plank bender. Cards taken by wives? No, I prefer to have my own, but with my name on them. Don't want to put it too far, so I want it to burn inside, like this. Let me just create also sharp focus also. So it will be visible. Okay. Just to check one more time. Okay. So both ends. And I will use a piece of wood to bend because this jar gets hot very fast, and it is like really hot. Don't know if microphone can catch this noise. It's just psh, because it is already hot. It's almost dried. I don't want completely dry it actually. we'll see. Yeah, it's true, you can use some metal tools. Now this side. And here it should be done very carefully because of this window. It's hot into my finger. Well, I'm glad that you like this trick. It's literally done from scrap. Usually I'm throwing away such cans, and you can find different diameters of them. Like from tomato paste, you can find very small diameter or just different kind of canned food. This is from pineapples, that's why it is big, because it was at rings. So the rest of it I will bend directly on the model. I just can dry the middle, this mid part. One is ready. Next one. Just checking comments. Just so it will be in the same. So this one should be like this. Not to bend them in the same direction. Probably I need to dry it also here. Just checking why I can't see comments here. Need live chat. Oh, finally. Just because on OBS I can see comments, but I can't see actually when they are getting fresh. Somehow I just can't register them, and when it is on my phone I can see immediately that something new was written. Yeah, remove this glass. Finish. It is hot. if you will touch it with fingers. And just will dry this side, or this piece. Ham and bacon. Okay, I believe this part is ready. So this is what I got. How about where it is thin layer, it's already dry, but I still can feel that it is not completely dried on where it is thicker layer, and we have quite thick layer right here, so better to wait longer. Let's see what I can make while I'm waiting for it to dry. I can clean probably this part. Also some here. Actually, I probably should do exactly the same on this part. Yeah, I have that one. I have it somewhere. Let me find it. Like this one, you mean? It works with that soft strips like basswood and not alder. Also very similar with basswood. I forgot how it is in English. Okay, but it really works with softwoods. If you will use something like pear or boxwood, it just will crack it. It is not working with classic wooden strips or classic wood which is used for models in 17th or 18th century. Contemporary models, I mean. So it is working, but not always. Have I made a mistake? Have that feelings? Yes, I did. I bent them in same direction. I need to unbend one. Which one is drier? This one is drier. this is because of the window. So this one it should be bent in reverse. Ah, and I was shaking exactly this what I'm doing, and I made this mistake. So I need to unbend it. Not poplar. Let me translate it with Google. Linden. I mean linden. So I need one more time this one bender. Unbend. Let me wait until it will get hot. Yes, and this is probably also filming, and I'm actually watching in the screen, so I'm doing this in front of the camera, and sometimes I just can't see what I'm exactly doing, or in reverse, like I'm watching in the mirror. Oh, it's ready. I like this one because it is instantly ready, practically. Even electric plank bender takes longer to warm up. Good. It's already ready to work. So this side will be very elastic. I'm steaming it twice already. Linden also is very good for filling the spaces between frames or bulkheads. It is much lighter than basswood. Because basswood, it is like butter, you can cut it easily with knife, but it is very heavy wood. When I fill the spaces on Confederacy with this basswood, the model becomes so heavy. If I could find linden here, with that wood, it is so light. It is also very easy to cut. It's soft, but it is also very, very light. Probably need to add some water right here. It's hot, hot. Probably just a drop of water more to make it more carved. I think lime wood, this is a different one. It is like with air inside. Linden is more texture, more like basswood. The rest I can bend on the model. Now it is the same. Good. How about this part? I still think this part should dry. It's very thick layer here. And probably I need to add more damage on this side. This one is good. Yeah, probably I have to add a little more on one of the sides. But it should dry a little longer before I will start sanding. So how about to make stand for the model? Where is that stand? Stand. Yes, it's here. I need 3/8. What is this in millimeters? 9.5 millimeters. Just let me also. And usually everything what I'm converting into millimeters, I prefer to sign it. So 9.5, 9.5. How about length? How long they should be? 4 and 8. Okay. Let me find it. I believe this is the one which I need. Yes, it is. Come on, where is autofocus? It is not working even manually. Something like this. Okay, in inches. It is actually a little shorter than 12 inches, just slightly shorter. So I will make them plus minus. So if it is, then 4 somewhere here, and this should be slightly smaller than 8. Any additional comments? How about where to drill, or first I should drill it on the model? Yes, probably. Okay. Now this will be a challenge to cut. I have somewhere. Yes, I have it. It is too thick to cut with a scalpel, so I will use this one. Can't say that I am doing a very good job with perpendicularity. Come on, I want it to go out. Definitely I'm getting troubles with this. Why it is going at an angle? Yeah, the basswood is very, very similar, just it is heavy. I need a brush. I mean, similar with linden. Just the difference in weight. And now, just to create beautiful edge, I will chamfer each edge. So actually, because of the weight of the basswood, I start filling the spaces on my models with fur, and it's much lighter. I did this on the HMS Speedy, and the model is so light, like it is with linden. And just because it is so fluffy, let's say, and you can see some traces from the saw, I need to do this. And I also chamfer the edges just very, very slightly, almost not noticeable, so they will not chip off. Even use some Scotch-Brite scuff pads. So just to compare how perfectly flat it is after sanding, and how hairy it is, if I can turn on this and if this can focus properly. So this one is hairy, this one is properly sanded and polished. Same with this one. Still can see these traces from cutting. Almost there. Oh, I'm glad that another useful trick I can show you. Я рада, что вам понравился трюк с консервной банкой. Just checking if you have any questions. No. Okay, now I need to chamfer it. And slightly to chamfer these edges. Balsa wood is so soft it can't hold nails if you want to draw in it. It is good just to keep in position at an angle 90 degrees all your bulkheads, but it is not that perfect if you want to create a perfect mold for planking. Because actually when you are filling the spaces between bulkheads, you are creating a mold, which should be stiff, it can hold nails, and you can bend planks directly on the hole. And if you will try to do it on balsa, the plank which you will use just will smash the balsa, and it can't actually just to be properly bent in proper shape on the balsa. It is good for small models where it is not that matter, like for example Confederacy frigate which I am building. It is very good to have such stiff surface, literally mold, in which I was bending boxwood. It's very stiff wood, hard, physically hard, I mean, not hardwood. And I was bending my planks directly on the hole. If I have used balsa, I couldn't do that, absolutely. Because I was using a lot of pressure with solder and iron, and I could drill nails everywhere where I needed. So it is good for small models, for position your bulkheads, but not for a real mold. So I prepared 2 pieces of my stand, but let's sand model first, and then I will finish my stand. Where is my big brush? Where is my big brush? Okay, I will use a small one. Like this one. I probably will need more sandpaper. And more sandpaper. And maybe more. Smells not good. Yeah, basswood and linden should be the same. I thought so too, but in truth, no, it is not. Or just American linden is different than Ukrainian. Perfect. Yeah, Google sometimes tricks me too. Just trust me, I have used linden, what is really called linden in Ukraine, and it is visually it is very similar as basswood. It's just difference literally only in weight. If you will take same size of basswood and linden, it is like a brick in your hand and something very light. Yeah, and I forgot to turn off autofocus. Now it is better. Oh, I like it here. I just cut my finger yesterday badly. Literally sliced it under the nail. Did you know that if you will take a blade, and you will just try to check how sharp it is, it can cut your finger? Apparently I didn't. So I just nasty, not deep, but nasty cut. And Pinta, it wasn't difficult at all. It was very easy to plank because you haven't that huge carves where you have to bend planks. And it is with double planking. And second layer, it was very thin, I believe something like 1 millimeter or even thinner. Or it was veneer, something like 0.6 millimeter. So it was very easy to bend. And if you want something for beginners, that one is just perfect. It is without paint, just wood. And I think so too, that this is just different types of linden. Even probably it depends on the region where it is growing. Aha, you can see now. I can feel such spots. If I will not sand it to the proper flat surface, I need to add some filler here. Oh, I can. Perfect surface now. It is even sharp. Now I'm beginning to like it. It just becomes absolutely flat and ready to be painted. So how many times I'm applying this filler? 3, 4? Probably I need to shape also this. And I will use something like this. to create perfect kill. To get another piece of sandpaper. Same as with boxwood, we have European boxwood and Castello boxwood, and they are actually quite different. European boxwood, you can't see the grains or fibers, and it is more yellowish. So it's very rare, very expensive, very difficult to find, and it is the best for carvings. But for example, in the United States, I found a lot of Castello boxwood. It is more grayish. You can see that fibers, but it's still quite good. It has same characteristics like European boxwood. And yes, so they are different. I am still learning about wood more than 15 years already. So it is really very interesting to try to work with different types of woods. But if you will try something like pear and boxwood, you will not be interested to go back again to that basswood strips. It is very easy to work with softwood, but you can get better quality of parts, and small parts will keep their edges. If it is a pear or boxwood, it is just you have to feel it and try to work with it. It is more difficult to carve or cut them, but the result is much better. You can get much clearer lines of each part, or every knee or something, what you can make out of it on the model. Just it is more up to scale. I think that's why probably we can see on all contemporary models, mostly this is boxwood and some pear. In very, very big scales, sometimes it is also built out of oak, but it is very rare, and it's just probably for whom that model was built, the owner of the model wanted to make it out of oak or something, but the majority of contemporary models, this is boxwood. Some ebony and pear. I think it's even almost clear line. Perfect. So now we just need to finish sanding actually the hull. don't have to add almost anything on this side. This part. So I think the starboard is almost ready. Just a final touch. Just perfect. And actually all these scratches from big sandpaper, they will disappear under the layer of primer. But I just want to use some Scotch Brite. Nice. So one side is perfect and transom. Now I need to create, this is larboard or port. What can I see here? Perfect. And I remember I actually did this. I made such slight radius here for the not radar, rudder. I really was worried about that I have to apply at least twice, and seems to be that this time I'm getting perfect surface from the first layer of this putty. Just perfect. Just took me a while to level and even the surface to make it perfect shape. But when you work hard, it's getting hot here. Brush. Okay, maybe here I need to add a little more because I applied some and then touched it and created another smashed spot. But just small quantity. I think I sent it right here to the wood, so I need to cover this spot with filler also. And I need probably another piece of sandpaper. Oh, actually I have one small piece still. Okay, let me grab another sheet of sandpaper because this too was last in my box. I took two. So I definitely will need them. be enough. Oh. This was in beer. Today he abandoned me. He decided to stay with Kroom upstairs. Stem to make it beautiful too. Piece of sandpaper because this is a very important spot. few small spots. And I will add tiny piece of filler right here. And just a small dot here. And so this piece of wood and this piece of wood. Maybe this one too. The rest is fine. And something I don't like here. We will trim also on the back, this part. Oh, I just cleaned this one, or almost clean. Perfect. So this is bare wood. So just tiny spots, and also this part of the keel. Let me check my keel. Oh, now it's perfect, straight. Yeah, but I fill this spot with filler. Let me clean this dust with vacuum cleaner, because it's very flying around and covers everything, including my laptop and microphone. I will disconnect microphone so it will not be loud. Okay, I'm back. Small portion of filler, one more time, just a tiny one. Ouch. Got glued to it. Oh, you have commented a lot. Okay, I will read it while it will be drying. No, but I just want to apply it right here. Don't like it. Ouch. Stick my finger into it. Just exactly how it should be. I can create this one perfect like this. Let it dry and we will work on the stand. Okay, this one cures fast. So I added a lot of hardener. Now I need to find center of this, of each piece. This is the most interesting. Actually, what is the width of this? 9.5. Much too wide. I want to mark it on another side. this. Now will be the most interesting part, to cut it. Maybe better to use a sharp blade for this. This is small blades. These are big blades. Not half yet. Something like this. Same here, let me check. Almost. So I can do something like this. let me cut also this half, and then I will adjust it. Not quite half. And this how and why I like basswood. It's that soft, you can operate with a scalpel. And it is also elastic, happens to be with these sheets of planking. So that's why I like it also to work with. And basswood for the first model, for beginners, this is just perfect to try and develop some skills with woodworking. Because you literally can do everything with a scalpel, you don't have to have a lot of tools. Okay, let's try. Probably I need to make wider this one. And wider. Come on. Not yet. It is already about the proper size. Just slightly bigger. Now watch me how I will break it. And maybe deeper. Which one actually should be? Both. A little more. Come on. Perfect. I did it. No, I need to sweep this. And what was written in the instructions where I have to make holes for this? Somewhere farther. It's already rigging, but it is on the stand. Where I have to drill? Come on. I need to know. Right here. 1/16 in millimeters. This is 1.6. So from, where is my center board? So at the distance 1/8, and what it was in millimeters, 3 millimeters. So it is, I want to show you. So from the center board it's 3 millimeters, and to the next hole 5 inches, and 5 inches, this is 175 millimeters. So I need to locate one. Like here. So this should be here. And 175. How I said 175, or it was 5 inches, just 75. Yeah, it's in reverse. Oh, good job. 5 inches. $127. Let me fix it. 27. So far, like here. On the drone, it's not that far. Just I'm visualizing how it should be, even with a rudder. Ouch. Where is it hole? Right here. I would like to make it somewhere here. Just visually it's much better. So what is the diameter? I think it's something like 0.6. I need to find proper drills. Or drill bits, actually. $1.9. Oh, this one is the right one. Now where is this one? It's a little bigger. I need to find what was the those rods probably. Okay, where is this rod? Just to double check. Actually 1.51. This is, I believe, what I have. Yep, just proper one. So I will drill first with a small diameter and then I will increase it. Switch to a different one. Don't know if it is a proper. No, this is the wrong one. I need a different one. Maybe even not this one. Or this one. Okay, we'll try to use it as this one. Now the proper one. Don't have different. It's too small, too big, too big. Definitely it's too big. How deep it was written? Alright, close it. Something like 12-13 millimeters. It's not drilling. Can't fit into it. Yes, it's proper one, finally. Just to clean it one more time. And same somewhere here. Come on. Perfect. How long it should be? Or is it horizontal? Looks like it is horizontal. I can check drawing. And if it is the same length from keel to waterline, 37, then it is horizontal. No, it's not. 32. And here it is 37. 5 millimeters difference. Okay. So then let me cut it. Any suggestions? it is here. Okay, actually I insert the 2 rods into the holes, then insert them just visually what I want to see. That is also the center board. So what I want to see on my model, if it is 5 millimeters difference, also something like this. Then I want something like 22 millimeters. Or 25. Because here it should be 20. So then more. 30. And here it should be 25 like this. Okay. I need something to mark. It is 30 plus 9 millimeters. This is what I need to cut. Now what I have here. Plus 9 millimeters. Something like this. And where is that bag with? I will keep this small piece. What if I will need it somewhere? Now I need to mark this. And I want it to be, because it is also with a rudder. Something like this. So from here 45 and about 45 to yes. So I just made proper 2 holes, and I can position them just literally same size on both sides. $106. Still the same. Yes. Find center here first. And then to find center here. Just not, I don't want to drill it through the entire piece, but just to keep it in position. Something like this. Ta-da! Now it is at an angle. Let me try centerboard, maybe I can make it shorter. Or not, I can't, it's just proper length with centerboard. Okay. So I will remove it, and I need to sand it, so I can finish today's episode. I hope this will be the last sanding of the hole. I think it's already definitely getting perfect. Oh, thank you, Ron. Yeah, this is the same stand as it was on the Day Sailor. Just here they offered you much thicker rods, and it is much more stable than it was on the Day Sailor, because I replaced it. I think in the kit it was like something 0.6 millimeter only in diameter, and I replaced it with 1 millimeter thick wire. A few spots here. Something on the side, here. Now I think it is perfect. Let me vacuum clean this dust, and I will put it together for a final touch. I think that's it for today. So longer should go here. And shorter should go here. should go on here. And I will attach all these parts. Where is this? And the rudder. And I think we will glue like this. We will glue these parts in the next episode. Should be something like here and here. So this is what we start doing. I believe they are longer than we need, or I will attach them and we'll check next time. But if they are longer, this is actually quite good. Or not. But let's do it next time. And I believe something at an angle. So let's finish it in the next episode. So we just touched the cabin, but I will finish it next time. So I think this is it for today. Thank you very much for coming, for joining me in this small adventure. And I will see what are you doing with your lobster smugs in the group on Facebook, in group build. Because I have seen you are doing a very good job with the sales, and I'm actually very proud of you that you decided. Actually, I have seen already a couple of sales were sewn, so it is actually more difficult than pulling out threads for me, for example. So I'm very proud of you that you are actually sewing them, and you are getting quite good result. If you have any questions, I'm still here, so I can answer them. Or if you are building this model and have questions, you just can drop them in the group on Facebook, together with pictures, if you have some. And if you don't have any questions, then I see you next week. Just will wait a couple of more seconds because we have this delay in 20 or up to 40 seconds. Oh, my pleasure. I'm really glad that you are enjoying this. And I'm enjoying this small group builds because we are doing this together and this is like my days off. You reminded me myself at the very beginning, when I was at the very beginning and searching for tools, glues, and have some. Back then it was for me huge problems and questions, and now I know answers, so I'm just glad to answer on these questions and to help you to start. Just to show you that if you want to build models, you don't have to have all tools possible, although I have all of them in my workshop, but you can use something like jar for bending, good job, for bending planks, and a candle inside. So you don't have to even buy expensive plank benders, etc, etc. Just if you want, I can show you how. No, I'm not making my own music. This is from the art list. I have subscriptions for royalty-free music. So I have to confess. Thank you. And thank you very much for coming. Then see you next week at the same time. I hope it is not March 8th or 9th when I have to go and pick up my models from Boston. There is still exhibition in the Boston USS Constitution. with lots of ship models, and they are available, I believe. Let me check what is the date. Next week. Oh no, I'm not going anywhere on the next week. So yes, we can meet as usually at the same time, 2 days in a row. Then see you next week. Bye. Have a nice day, or have a nice rest of your day, and see you next week. Bye.